Hey everyone, Dr. Bob here. So I'm participating in this month's Murder, She Wrote Cook-Along hosted by Jenny over at Silver Screen Suppers, who's working on a Murder, She Cooked Cabot Cove cookbook. And she's asked a few of her favorite celebrity cooks to review some recipes for possible inclusion in her cookbook. So I chose a recipe from one of my favorite actresses, Kate Mulgrew. You remember Kate Mulgrew from Star Trek Voyager, Orange is the New Black, the ABC soap opera Ryan's Hope, and of course, as Kate Columbo, aka Kate Loves a Mystery. Probably why she's under consideration for a place in a detective-y cookbook. Anyway, I'll be making Kate Mulgrew's spinach meatloaf, so let's get started. So here's the ingredient list. 2 10-ounce packages frozen spinach, 2 diced yellow onions, 1 2-ounce package Pepperidge Farm stuffing, that's oddly specific, 2 tablespoons butter, 1 green bell pepper, 5 stalks of celery, 2 tablespoons diced fresh parsley, 1.5 pounds ground beef, 1 tomato cored and diced, 1 large egg, 1/2 TSP Tabasco sauce, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, and 1/4 pound shredded mozzarella cheese. You can also use 1 tablespoon steak sauce, but that's optional. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Prepare the frozen spinach according to package directions and drain. Set aside. Saute the onions with the stuffing in the melted butter for 2 minutes. Here's where I ran into a mystery. The recipe clearly states 2 ounces Pepperidge Farm stuffing. As far as I can determine with my crack Googling skills, Pepperidge Farm stuffing has never been sold in 2-ounce increments. There's a 12-ounce package. Is it a misprint? Am I supposed to use all 12 ounces? Or am I supposed to pull out 2 ounces from the 12-ounce package? Kate loves a mystery, but you know who doesn't? This guy. So I dumped all 12 ounces of stuffing into the frying pan, and it was clearly too much stuffing. So I desperately scooped out stuffing before it soaked up too much of the moisture, and ended up with probably about 6 ounces. If you're going to publish this recipe, Kate Mulgrew, I think you better clear that up. And why does it have to be Pepperidge Farms? That's the most expensive kind. After you've sauteed the onions with the stuffing in the melted butter for 2 minutes, add the bell peppers, celery, and parsley. Saute for an additional 2 minutes. Remove from heat and mix with the cooked spinach. Set aside. Now, in a large mixing bowl, mix the ground beef, tomato, egg, Tabasco sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Flatten the ground beef mixture out on a flat surface, spread the spinach mixture over it, and sprinkle the cheese on top. Here's a second mystery. You didn't mix the bread with the meat like you would with a normal meatloaf. So the meat glob that you're putting out on your cutting board is just a glob of meat. There's nothing to hold it together. I mean, there's an egg in there, but it's not cooked yet. Kate Mulgrew, actress, what are you doing to me? Spread the spinach mixture over the meat and sprinkle the cheese on top. Roll this up into a meatloaf and place in a buttered casserole dish. Mystery number 3. As I mentioned, the meat glob is just a glob of meat. There's no way to roll it. I read this as roll, like a jelly roll. Can't do it. There's no way to roll it. There's nothing holding it together. So I just pushed it all together into a big glob, which is just now a big glob of meat with spinach mixed in it. I don't know if I did any of this right, Kate Mulgrew, actress. Roll it up into a meat glob and place it in a buttered casserole dish. Indent the meatloaf on top and pour on the steak sauce, if desired. Bake for 1 hour, serve with mashed potatoes and steamed green beans. Well, I did all that as best I could. Let's see how it worked out. Hi,
Hello.
I'm here with
Hi.
Dr. Husband, and damn it, we're here to taste Kate Mulgrew, actress' spinach meatloaf.
You're already trying it?
You've seen how... Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it done?
I don't know how it's held together, but
I don't either. First of all, serves 4. That's like 16 servings,
Ooh.
at least.
I like it.
Yeah.
There's got to be something
really
wrong about the
good.
recipe.
It's a lot of vegetables. A ton of vegetables. Pardon my French.
Well, how do you think Kate
Captain.
Mulgrew stayed so thin and fit all those years?
Well, she probably works out about 18 hours a day.
I was gonna say there's
First
like
of all.
not much meat in the loaf.
Yeah, it's like a lot of vegetables and a little bit of meat. Which, if you're trying to stay in shape, that's the way to do it.
Well, if you got to wear one of those uniforms, that she wore.
One of those Star Trek uniforms. They are non-forgiving.
Not
Just watch
forgiving at all.
season 1 of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Brent Spiner, who plays Data, clearly has a girdle on in several episodes.
Oh, really?
You know who never wore a girdle?
Captain Kirk.
Kate Mulgrew.
No, she looks fantastic.
Fantastic.
She's like a size 2.
The meatloaf's okay.
Yes, thank
I
you.
had my doubts when it was coming together.
I love it.
I still have my doubts about how it comes together, but it tastes delicious.
Yeah, because it doesn't really hold together that well.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Does it call
put
for an egg?
Yeah, a large egg. I just used a medium-sized egg. So, and I'm serving it with mashed potatoes and green beans as ordered, Captain. So, can we rate it? We have a rating of 1 to 5. 1 is delicious, and we'll serve it to company. 5 is divorce.
1.
1.
It's
Absolutely.
delicious. I would eat this again.
Okay. 1. Screaming husband for Kate Mulgrew's spinach meatloaf. Aye, aye.
Aye,
I feel
Make
like that
it
was
so.
anticlimactic.
No, she didn't make it so. What did she say? Fire. Fire. Do you know what, damn it?
What?
Star Trek Voyager,
Yes.
starring Kate Mulgrew as Captain Janeway. Back in the old days, we didn't have DVR or TiVo
Nope.
or anything that you kids have. So we had to sit down and watch television.
Mm-hmm.
Star Trek Voyager was the first show that Dr. Husband and I would stop everything and watch.
Yes, we had a weekly date with our voice teacher and another graduate student. The 4 of us would get together and have pizza and wine and watch Star Trek Voyager.
Loved it.
Loved it. Loved it.
Have some issues with the final episode, but we'll get to that later. All right, that's by One Screaming Husband for Kate Mulgrew's spinach meatloaf. It's a winner. Bye. Hey, also, you know what? Once the 3 of us got done shoving food in our faces, it was almost exactly 4 servings, as advertised. Thanks, Kate Mulgrew. We'll be making your spinach meatloaf again. Bye.